And here we go, ready for the A main here at the Sparkboy Super Sprint at Speedsteak. Couple of surprises making it into the A main here. Maybe some names that weren't expected. Starting in starting in sixth rather, in the number 02 Citrus Squeeze Speed Tech for E-Tech Racing is Ray Woodsman. Starting in fifth, in the number 5 Zoom Oil Synthetic Kaikori for Ion Motorsports is Sakito Takasani. Starting in fourth, in the number 99 E-Turn Engine Belt Speed Tech for Windblitz Motorsports is Max Donner. Starting in third, in the number 53 Bug-On Insecticides Kaikori for Katana Auto Racing is Duncan Viljoen. Starting in second, in the number 98 Zoom Oil Platinum Speed Tech for E-Tech Racing is Rocco Salzani. And claiming the pole position for the A main, number 52 Turbo Cleaners Kaikori for Ion Motorsports is Kurt Dahlmeyer. And here we go, 16 laps, 10 kilometers. The A main, 3, 2, 1, lights are out and we are racing. And Viljoen got a good start. And Donner also has a chance to get the inside, but he can't capitalize on that. Viljoen holds on to second as there's a whole gaggle of cars behind him. Chaos through the chicane there on the backstretch, and that dropped Salzani all the way to the back of the pack and gave Dahlmeyer a huge lead. And up to second is Takasani from the fifth starting spot. Two teammates quickly getting 1-2 opposite, and there's a mistake from Woodsman hitting the sunk tire. He goes back to last. Now Salzani is around the outside of Donner for the fourth spot. There's Viljoen holding on to third. And Woodsman trying to fight against Donner there at the back of the pack. He's giving him a push in the bumper. There's blocking from Donner. He's not going to let him by easy. And in the meantime, Takasani has caught up to Dahlmeyer. Could we see a battle between teammates for the win again? Also, the question is who's going to pit when and how is that going to pay off? Woodsman still struggling in the back against Donner. Donner is fighting valiantly to hold on to that fifth position. And here comes Salzani closing on Viljoen for the third spot. He pulls almost to his bumper there in the first turn. Now he's going to try to make a move, but he's cut off. Now he's around the outside. And Viljoen gives him a little bump, holds him behind. Here come the other two. Donner still battling against Woodsman. And it looks like it might turn into a four-car battle for the third spot here. Side by side for first, third, and fifth right now as there's a battle heating up for the lead. Two teammates going out of Donner. Pulls a little bit of space, and now things spread out in the back of the pack a little more. Oh, my goodness. And Takasani really gives Dahlmeyer the boot into the first turn, taking the lead and allowing Viljoen to close up on him. I think those two teammates might have a bit of a word after this race. And here comes the second and third positions. Dahlmeyer and Viljoen into the pits. Halfway through this event. We'll probably be seeing pit stops from the other drivers in the next couple of laps. And Takasani is into the pits. He hit some cones at the opening of pit road. He lost time. Here comes both Donner and Woodsman as well. Takasani back out. And Dahlmeyer was right to his bumper and gave him a shot going into turn one. And Salzani stays out the longest. He's going to pull into the pits for his pit stop. And now Dahlmeyer gets his revenge on Takasani into the first turn. That also allows Salzani to close right up on him. It looks like the whole pack has closed up a little bit more after pit stops. And there's that first turn getting Takasani once again as Salzani is able to pull up right behind him. And as we suspected, it's now 1-2 Ion, 3-4 E-Tech. And Salzani makes it running first is Ion. Second is E-Tech. And here comes Woodsman gaining ground on Takasani. And Salzani is going to go for the lead on the inside. He takes the lead into one. In the meantime, it's Woodsman taking third away from Takasani as he makes a mistake again into the first turn. He has been struggling all weekend with that corner. And Salzani is pulling open the lead. 2 laps to go. And once again, those Ion Motorsports cars having trouble with that first turn. That allows Woodsman to get right to the bumper of Dahlmeyer. But Takasani is also right on the bumper of Woodsman. It looks like Woodsman is going to try the inside. White flag is out. He's going to go by on the inside. 1-2 E-Tech. 3 and 4 is Ion. It looks like Salzani is going to pull away with the win here. Coming around on the front straightaway, Rocco Salzani takes round 2 of the Nagarkot GTR Championship. Second is teammate Woodsman. Third goes to Dahlmeyer. Fourth is Takasani. Fifth goes to Max Donner. And sixth goes to Duncan Viljoen. And that will do it for this race weekend. Salzani takes the overall win here in the A main. And Woodsman also helped score some valuable points for his team. Now we'll take a look at the standings right after this. Now here's the point standings as of round 2. Sakito Takasani and Rocco Salzani are tied at the top with 24 points. Kurt Dahlmeyer right behind with 22. Then it drops down to Woodsman and Donner on down the list, and Brett Skinner is tied with a bunch of other drivers with 6 points. And down below that are even more drivers. But it looks like it'll probably be a battle between Ion Motorsports and E-Tech Racing for the championship. As we look at the team points, that seems to be the case. Ion Motorsports holds a 6-point edge over E-Tech Racing. And then it's 16 points back to RS Austria Racing. Then Windblitz is 4th, and Volcano Motorsports 5th. And finally, take a look at the manufacturer's standings. Kai Corey holds a lead by 1 point over Speedtech, Weston in 3rd, Arkforth and Diablo with a single point, back in 5th. That concludes round 2 of the Nagarkot GTR Championship. Be sure to tune back into Nagarkot TV in 2 weeks for the Checkerbelt Challenge at Moorbelt. Completely different track than this week's race. It's a very short, tight street circuit. Could see a very different finishing grid and the next race. Until then, this is Putz, signing off.